Hey guys, so I'm back with another clothing haul. This time I'm going to be doing clothing from Fashion Nova. So I have purchased stuff off of Fashion Nova before. I have one of my absolute favorite pairs of pants from them, and then a leather skirt that's I've worn once or twice and seems fairly good, so I felt comfortable doing a few more purchases from them. So I'm going to show you guys what I got and try them on and give you some impressions. So first things first. So one of the things that has caught my eye a few times actually on Fashion Nova before I've done this purchase is this run of shirts and tunics that have these prints on them that they look like, I'm trying to even think, it's not quite pop art, although they have the little circles on like the hair and face, but kind of like a pop art style shirt, and this one has like little frilly sleeves, which is very fun. Now there were a few dresses and a couple of shirts that had different variations of a design like this, so I decided to go with this one. That way I'm blonde, I'll wear a blonde. I don't know. If I really like this one, if I decide to wear it, I might go back and get one or two of the other ones that have the designs, so I'll try this on and give you my impression of wearing it. Now one thing I will say, I got this whole package of clothing in the mail yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday? The day before yesterday. It would have been right in the evening because I unpacked everything from the actual little like Fashion Nova shipping bag, and then I used this and one other item that I'm going to show you to go when I did Fashion on Young yesterday. I was going to a fashion show in Toronto that I was modeling in, and I just needed something comfy to go down in, so I wear this, and it was very comfy and it was nice, but I'll give you a little more detailed explanation with the try on. Then I'll go with the outfit that I wore. So the item I wore it with is this denim skirt. It's nice and long. It goes right down to my ankles, but it's got the leg slits. They just go up to about the knee. So this is fairly good, and it's got pockets. There's 2 pockets in the back, and there are 2 very small pockets in the front, but they're all real pockets and you can stick stuff in them. And when I was running around yesterday, I kept tossing my phone down the front one, and it like sticks half out, but in a skirt, that's not bad. Having 4 pockets, even if 2 of them are kind of dinky and can only hold like a lipstick or your phone quickly, not too bad. Oh, and before I forget, I'll do the prices on them. So the white t-shirt here, it's called, I think it's called, how do you word it? So the It's Her World tunic, and I bought this for $4.90. Now I did use a code on Fashion Nova. I think it was a 30% off code. So it would be a little bit more than that, but Fashion Nova is one of those websites where you can always find like 20, 25, 30% discount codes. Like you never need to pay full price on that website. So this one here was $4.90 US. So a little bit more Canadian, but still not bad for a very soft shirt. And then for the denim skirt, this one here, a denim maxi skirt in light blue wash, this was $11.90. Okay, so I'm gonna try these 2 on for you now. Okay, so here are these 2 pieces. So this is what I wore when I went to Fashion on Young yesterday. It was something really nice and comfy. It was not too cold for how cold the weather was, and I think it'll be really good for today. Since I just wore it down there, I think I'm going to wear this when I go to work today, just because it's nice and fun and frilly, and I want to wear it to work. So this is fairly good. I really like where the slits hit on the leg, so it keeps it at an appropriate length. It's just above your knee. And on me, I am fairly tall. I'm 5'10". So this is supposed to be like a maxi skirt, and it does hit just above my ankle, so that's not too bad. I love all the button details down the front, the little pockets, front and at the back. And I think it looks really cute with the shirt. Now, to see the skirt a little bit better, I did leave the shirt more tucked in than I would style this. And to show you the shirt now, so if I was styling these together normally, I'm going to pull out the shirt a little bit more just so you can see a little more of the graphic, until it sits about there, I'd say probably. I want to be able to see a little bit of the little fingers, her cute lipstick, all that sort of stuff. So the shirt is really cute. It's super soft t-shirt material, so that's really nice. One thing I was kind of sad about, on the website, the shirt, the little frills on here looked like they might have been out of like a tulle or a chiffon or something. Like they looked like they should have been almost see-through. But like the little t-shirt ruffles, I think is still cute. It's just not quite what I was anticipating. But it is super soft and smooth, and I think the print actually makes it that at the front you could wear like a darker bra if you want to. Now at the back you probably would still want to get away, yeah, you'd probably still want to do some sort of like a skin-toned nude bra underneath this, just because at the back it is white and there's no print to like hide any color that would be there from a band. But it's pretty cute here. I'll go a little bit closer so you can see the t-shirt a little bit better. So yeah, no, this is super cute, and I'm very happy with both of these purchases. I think they'll be fairly good. The skirt actually didn't have any loose threads at all. I checked them before I wore it yesterday. And same thing with the t-shirt. That is something that was a surprise and that you want to try and avoid, because the loose threads means it's just, they kind of rushed the production a little bit maybe, but it's not too bad. And yeah, I am happy with both of these purchases. This is nice and baggy, which it definitely is how it looked on the website, so that's what I was expecting, and it being super soft is just a lovely bonus. So moving into the clothing that I haven't worn yet, there is this white bodysuit, and okay, so it came out like this. It's got high there, then the actual neckline and shoulders, and then it goes down into the bodysuit bit. So I'm thinking this part's supposed to be like folded over? Like that. There we go. That looks more like what that looked a little bit more like what it's supposed to be like. So that, like that, folded over. It has the little cutout there for the neckline, a little bit of like a V mesh there around it as well. The fabric feels fairly nice. It is white, so it's kind of, oh, well, it's not see-through, but like it's very like translucent, so you definitely need to do like white nude undergarments for this. But this white off-the-shoulder bodysuit with long sleeves and a little V-neck there. This here is Get to the Point, a long sleeve bodysuit, and this was $8.41. So we'll try this on, see how it looks. So this here is the white tunic, the bodycon. Oh Lord, it popped up again already. Yeah, so I can already tell you I'm not a huge fan of this. So this is the white bodysuit, and the neckline is going to drive me insane. So this is supposed to be folded over, that way it sits just off the shoulder like this. And it's fine until you try and do any motion of any kind. I had this all sitting very nicely, and I probably have not gotten it good again because it's a pain in the ass to try and get, oh sorry, because it's a pain to try and get to the back of this. But yeah, trying to actually get this smooth is annoying and doesn't really work very well, and when you do, it pulls this down, because if you look down you can see my bra all the way down, just like a little bit. You can probably even see it through the mesh a little bit, so I'm gonna try and stay far enough back that it's not gonna be anything inappropriate. But it's very tight. I ordered small. Small is what I ordered in everything when I buy stuff off this website, because that's, according to their size chart, that's the size I should be, so stick with the size chart. And it's very tight. You can see all the lines in my bra. You can see the lines at the back where the straps are holding it up. You can see the lines of my stomach, which is not that great. And yeah, so the minute I go to do anything, so like when I pulled this on and did up the buttons to the bodysuit at the bottom, and then I adjusted the shoulders, I then pulled on the skirt and did up the buttons for the skirt, and I went to move, and I came forward to look in the window, and there it goes again. So now it's up. So unless you're wanting to wear this bodysuit with it like up over the shoulder like this, which, I guess it's a look, but not the style that I was going for, so I don't think I'm going to be holding on to this. I'm just gonna be I'm just gonna be getting rid of this because it doesn't fit, and the shoulders are gonna drive me insane, so moving on. Okay, next thing down the list is a pair of camel print pants. Now I think these said that they were cargo pants, but I don't see, do I see pockets? Okay, so there are pockets up at the front here. Oh, and they're actually, yeah, they're fairly good pockets. I can fit my whole hand into them. So I'll hold this up. Whoa. Ooh, okay, so just taking this out of the package. This has got an odor to it, but these are the pants. They have a little tied up cuff here where it's in like a little bow. So that's quite cute. Oh dear God. I think I'm going to need to toss these into a washing machine if I decide to keep these, because that is a pervasive odor. That is not... Whoa, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to be throwing these out in the hallway after I try these on, because that's going to give me a headache real quick. But I like the print on these. The fabric feels fairly sturdy. I do see a couple of loose threads. Yeah, just around the edge here. So I think just when they sewed this on, they forgot to trim off the excess. Can you even see the... I don't know if you'll even be able to see it, but it's there. There's some thread coming up from the seam there. So actually, I have little scissors here. I'm just gonna trim off the loose threads, because if not, I'm gonna forget about them. So follow that up. Get rid of that. Make sure there aren't any other ones. Oh. Yeah, there are a few things for it. One thing, I do really like the cargo pants, and this actually kind of reminds me of the one pair I already have. I have one pair of cargo pants, and they're just a plain nude one. And they're wonderful, and they have like the full, like the pouches on the legs and actual pockets at the top and pockets on the back, which I really love when they have that many pockets, and they seem like they're really good utility style like cargo pants, but they're still very fashiony. But the inside seam on them, where like the inside of the legs, so like this part here, oh, helpful if you could actually see where it is. So the inside part of the leg, so this part here, on the other pair of pants that I got from Fashion Nova that are cargo pants, the seam started to split on them. And like, that's annoying, but since I know how to sew, I can fix that. But it's just something that these ones, here, how much were these cargo pants? Because that'll help determine it. So I don't need a Hero cargo pants in pink. These were $14, which is a lot better for the like quality of them. Because the ones that I bought beforehand, I think they were like 35 or 40. Like they were expensive for something coming off of Fashion Nova. And to have something that expensive off a site like Fashion Nova still be kind of that like you need to kind of fix it up and be careful with it and it might not last that long sort of quality is a little bit annoying, but I cannot find cargo pants to save my life, and since I do know how to sew, I personally am okay with it. But if you don't want to be dealing with tailoring, or you don't want to have to be like super careful with like cargo style or like athletic kind of rough around, don't worry about it clothing, then I wouldn't recommend getting cargo pants off of someone like Fashion Nova. Hit like an army surplus store or something and get a pair that you can literally just like roll around in the dirt with and nothing will happen to them. But yeah, so that is the pants here, and I think I already said, but these ones were $14. So toss those in. Since these have been out of the bag now, it's not smelling as bad. I think the odor might have been a combination from the like plastic in the bag with the fabric, so I'll still toss these in the wash, but just a little side note for that. Oh yeah, so those are the pants. Okay, so here's the next thing. Now I wanted to get one of the basics off of Fashion Nova just to see how it went. Now this is the Your Everyday Long Sleeve Tee in mustard, and it was $7. So, like it says, it's just a long sleeve t-shirt, and it's not cropped, because finding clothing that is not cropped, like cropped shirts or cropped pants or anything on Fashion Nova, is a challenge and a half. I wanted to make sure that everything that I ordered I could wear to work, and I work at Winners, so it's a retail environment, and it's not a strict dress code at all, but like you can't have rips in your pants, so you can't have crop tops, and you need to have some form of like either sleeves or like at least... This would probably be a little bit much. I might get away with it at my store because they're not super strict there, but you should have sort of the high school rule of at least like 3-finger width for any straps. So yeah, I probably wouldn't I wouldn't try wearing this because it's my Gemini shirt. It's logoed and you're not allowed logos, so avoid those. But yeah, so everything that I bought I wanted to make sure I could wear to work at Winners because that's where I spend most of my time if I'm in regular clothing, so if I'm buying regular clothing, I want to be able to wear it to where I wear most of my regular clothing. Anyways, so I was very happy that I found a long-sleeved, long shirt that will actually be long enough to just tuck into a regular pair of pants. Or just to wear out, because you don't always need to tuck in shirts. Although I do a lot recently, because it's just, is what I do. So yeah, on the thing of the shirt, it's not see-through material. I can see the light from the window, and if I like pull this and stretch it, I can see through it, because you're opening the weave in that a little bit. But just holding it up, it's not too bad. It looks like it's going to be fairly fitted, because I did get, what size are you? So this is a small. I thought from the size of when I'm holding it up, it kind of looks like it would be an extra small, but it is like very stretchy material, so we'll see. It should fit. It just might be a little more form-fitting than I originally intended. So here is the next set. I don't know if you're supposed to wear these together. I feel like there's a lot of color going on here, but I just tossed them together because they were the last top and bottom that I had. So starting with the shirt, I was right, it is a little bit tight. You can see like the lines of where my bra is, but it doesn't bother me as much as with the white bodysuit, because it's not white obviously first, so it kind of blends it a little bit more. Also, it doesn't have the annoying shoulders, which also I think was part of why I just didn't like that suit. But no, it's quite cute. I like the color of it. The material is really nice and soft. It is very stretchy. I think I do need to wear just like, this is a strapless bra, so the band at the bottom is quite tight and it's kind of like bumpy down right underneath your breasts. But if I wore like a normal bra with it, because you can, like there's nothing impeding normal bra wearing, the straps would be covered by the shoulders. I think this would be fairly good. The sleeves are a nice length. I like sleeves that aren't like too short because I have long arms, so when I stretch it's not going to like be pulled down my arm. And if I didn't have this tucked in, this goes to about here, so it's a nice length on me. So as a person with a long torso, actually having a shirt that reaches a normal length on my body it's something, and it's really nice. I appreciate that. So moving past the shirt into the pants, these are actually a lot better than I thought they were going to be. When I pulled them out of the package, I was really concerned, but I love the pattern on them. I love like this waist detail. It's kind of like a paper bag waist almost. I need to get better at tying bows because I need to make that sit nicely like how they had it when they sent it to me. But no, I think these are really cute. The pockets are nice and big. I can get my entire hand into both of these, so that's wonderful. And yeah, oh, there was some more loose threads in the pocket there. I just had to get rid of those. And they're a good length on me. Like they reach the bottom of my feet. You can see how they tie at the ankle there. And yeah, no, I really like these. These are good. Okay. Not too bad. So we're going to move on to the last item and see how that's going. And so far, only one that I think I'm going to be getting rid of. And my last item from this round of purchasing was this dress here. So it's got the little black and white stripe, gray heather with the little short sleeves, and it goes all the way down. It should go probably about mid-shin for length, because they said it's a midi dress, so it should go below my knee, if it is what it says it is. So this dress, it's by Heart and Hips. So this is the same brand on Fashion Nova that makes the long sleeve shirt that I just showed you. And for this dress, it's called the Go Get It Girl midi dress, and it's $10.49. So I was up. Now the material is fairly soft. I'm not seeing any loose threads along any of the edges, so that's good. Oh, I spoke too soon. Nope, so there's a few threads on the seam where the little stripe is attached on. So I'll get those off there. Is that the only on the hem? Yeah. Not too bad. Like, you can definitely tell with this sort of clothing that it's not made, I don't want to say super well, because like I don't know what sort of materials, like it's all serged and everything, like everything's made to like a factory standard, But you can tell that it's made quickly because like there's always threads that are a little bit long that haven't been like trimmed down properly, that haven't gone through the machine quick too, because they're just making them quickly. They're cheap dresses, like it costs $10. It's not going to be a super like detail-oriented piece of clothing. And that's something that you kind of need to remember with Fashion Nova. Even the pants, like I was saying, that I really loved from my last round of them, I've probably gotten at least like 6 or 7. I've worn them at least like 7 or 8 times. And yeah, there's the one little rip on the inside, but if I stitch that up, the rest of the pant is perfectly okay, and I think I could probably keep wearing it for like a couple of months at least until it starts kind of wearing out a bit more. So you get what you pay for, but I think for how cheap the clothing is, especially if you get the stuff that's more on sale, or get the, make sure you grab like the 25 or 30% discount codes, it's not too bad. So, okay, there we go. We'll try this one on and finish this up. There we go, and I think we're going to be ending on a high note too. So this is a little bit shorter than I thought it would be from the midi, but I think that's probably also just because I'm a little bit taller than their average, what they do their regular clothing for. But it still goes to a reasonable length. Like I could totally still wear this to work. It's long enough, it goes right to my knees, so nothing inappropriate for that. It is fitted, but like it's not awkwardly tight. Like I don't have the line underneath where my bra is. There's no like weird lumps around my stomach. And I am wearing a thong just that way gives it a better chance to be nice and smooth. But there's no like weird lines there with the strap on the thong. So I think all in all it's not too bad. The material's like a normal kind of t-shirt material. It doesn't feel like super soft, but it's not like uncomfortable or anything. So yeah, I think that's pretty good for the price. I'll get my wear out of it. It's a good basic thing to have in your closet. I love the little stripe down the side. I feel like that's really cute and kind of on trend right now, so there we go. Okay, there we go. I think that's pretty good. Oh god, how many times can I say there we go in one video? Whenever you edit these things back, you always kind of realize what little idiosyncrasies and phrases that you use all the time, and it's eye-opening. I'm trying to expand my vocabulary when describing things now instead of automatically going to like, it's so amazing, you will not believe it, and oh my god, so good, there we go. I'm trying, but there's always going to be these phrases, and I'm sorry. Anyways, so I think that's pretty good for the haul. Now, like I was saying, I had purchased stuff from Fashion Nova before. I have a pleather skirt, which actually I just had upstairs, so I actually bought this pleather skirt, and it fits fairly well. This is a size small. Again, I just stick with smalls for the website, it's easier. It has little pockets at the front, and it's a skirt because the back of it is shorts. I find something with Fashion Nova, at least for the more like clubbing style stuff, so like the white bodysuit that had little shoulder details, or the pleather skirt, or I have a pair of like shiny boots. They're all really pretty, but sometimes if it's not a comfortable material, you can get away with wearing it for like 3 to 4 hours until you need to like sit down for a long time in it with something like the skirt, or if you need to like stand still with the shoes, or if you need to move your arms with that bodysuit. They're all really pretty for photos and I think for like a couple of hours of wear, but anything that you want to wear for like a full day, I would go more for like the pants or anything that's more of like a t-shirt material. And you know what, even for high-heeled shoes, the shoes aren't bad. I'll go and grab them, that way you can see them. Here we go. So like these boots here came off of Fashion Nova, and I adore them. You can get some little like lines in the toes here from wearing them, so they don't stay like pristine the way that you buy them. But they're so shiny and they're so fun, and you will get tons of comments on these because everyone looks and goes, oh my god, what are those shoes? Where did you find those shoes? I've worn them to work a few times, and the heel isn't too bad. I think with these ones, as long as you get some sort of like a cushioning insole for them, they should be fine. You can wear them for the day, especially if you're already used to wearing heels. But if you are not used to already wearing heels, I wouldn't start out with these. I'd start out with something that's a little bit more of like a block heel, or get something from a store that you can go and try on the heels just to make sure that they're comfortable, you can walk around in them. But if you're used to heels and you want some fun shoes, Fashion Nova is also very good for that. So yeah, since I've done the test run of a couple of different items now, and I've done sort of a rush of them, I think I'm kind of figuring out what I can get from Fashion Nova without it being uncomfortable or making sure that it fits well. So if I feel like doing another order, or if you guys have anything that you want to see from Fashion Nova, drop me a line, and when I'm doing my next round of purchasing from them, I will consider those items. So yeah, I hope that this video was entertaining in some way or possibly helpful, and